This week we're on and off the scales trying to gain an advantage. Dad's nose gets a little bit burnt from his holiday.
Yeah, it's been... Caught the sun, isn't it?
Yes.
El Papa.
HD, look, HD. He has got a burnt nose.
The course is back in the garage and feeling sorry for itself.
You know when I've got a 9-inch grinder to this in a couple of days or something, then you're going to be too worried about what I'm
No, that's fine.
Oh,
you know what I mean? We can swear a bit then. And Papa Tebbz finally does some TLC on the van.
Right, that's that. So, just need to give it a test. We're good to go.
All coming up on episode number 48 of Tebbz Weekly. Right, late start to the week working on these cars in the garage. Dylan was meant to be over today, but he got stuck at work, so he's not. So I'm here on my own, and it's probably a good thing because it's 8 o'clock. So I've got a short night in the garage tonight. First thing I'm going to look at is getting the gearing done. Not the last couple of times, but it's twice now since we started doing YouTube that we've saved the gearing to the track, and both times we've had problems. So I swear to myself I'll never do it again. Everything always seems to go so well in the garage, changing gearing. Get to a track and do it. Don't know what's different other than being at the track, but it ends up being a pain in the arse. And then you get stressed. There's a little gun there. Where is it? Oh, left on that trailer. And you don't need that sort of stress. So that's the first job today. On this Radom, we are working on the Radom. This is getting ready for Ipswich practice night, and then following the week after. Ipswich practice night on the 24th, and then on the 24th of Feb, and then on the 2nd March, it would then be racing. Original plan was to get the Radom ready for that, the white and black one, the new one, as you can see there. But I think it's a bit too far away, and I don't want to rush it. There's a lot of new things I want to put on it that it hasn't got at the minute. So the change of plan. It's the Radom. The Radom is getting done. Papa Tebbz is still away on holiday. He shall be back tomorrow, I believe. Hopefully there's no time to waste and he jumps straight back out here tomorrow. I can't imagine there's anything else he'd want to be doing on his first day back from holiday tomorrow than being in here. So I'll basically just try and make a start tonight, get a couple of bits done, just so when he comes out, I need to charge. I'm going to put this on charge as well. If you remember last week, we had one chance to get this car and drive this car in the garage and Jack messed it up. That's reverse! That's reverse! Why ain't that? Oh, you should know that. Your car's the exact same. Serving and hit the wall. You ain't just done that now.
What was me?
I knew I should have done it. It is what it is. So I will make sure this car goes on charge tonight so we haven't got any problems like that in the future. At older shop, this cluster wouldn't come out at all. Everything was undone. Literally had to lever it out, put screwdrivers in or chisel in, whatever we've done, leave it out a bit. Get the lever in there and then yank it out. If it comes out spot on now, I'm going to be fuming. And if it doesn't want to come out spot on now, I'm still going to be fuming. Straight out. Why at a meeting? Tell me. Why? I don't know. That is how it should have been. Oh. Same cluster. Oh. Every driver knows it's a good day when it happens. I bought the pinion I want in, but I can't see where I've put it. Just gonna have to do laps of the car until I find it. Did I even bring it in it? I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Nope, I'll definitely pull it in. Oh, why do we do this? Right, it's not up there. They're the tools I bought in. I'm losing it. I'm gonna look back at this footage now and be like, you idiot, that's where you pull it. We're gonna have to find another one. Right, I've got another one. Kurt, you're an idiot. Why does the gearing not go in that nice at the track? That's what I want to know. Sure, they just laugh at you. Do you know what I mean? The stock car gods and that. Tell you what, for not doing it at home, we're going to punish you and make it an absolute pain in your arse, mate. 100% that's what they do. Right, before I get this car back on all fours, we now have 2 black books, by the way. This one's going to be for Adams only, eventually. This one is the one that we've been using since the mini stocks. So, has Dad, have we made a start in this one yet? So this one, all the Adams stuff, is eventually going to be transferred onto that one. This one's falling apart, but she's still got the information we need. I'm just looking back at the last Ipswich we done in this car. Can't remember the last time I raced this, to be fair. Did we even go Ipswich or what? This is a shout out to Speedwave to make sure we get more Ipswiches, so. Very quick in the dry. Problem with this is, we're gonna go practice night, and it's gonna be a completely different environment, a completely different track to when we go for the best in Britain, because it's a BWS round for the national bangers. For anyone who doesn't know, it's gonna be a big banger meeting. There's gonna be a load of crap all over the track, but there's things I wanna try at the practice day, whether it's like not in race conditions, I wanna try it. So it's worth going anyway, but you're not really going to set the car up. You're not really going to set the car up for the practice day and thinking it's going to be all good for the best in Britain meeting. It's not. You've got no chance. No chance. We can only set it up for the conditions it's at, which is dry, which I've got very quick in the dry setup. So we began with that. And then I've got another one here, which is a wet, oily setup. So then that'd be put in for the best in Britain meeting, because this is the best in Britain set up from last year with a BWS round that was probably on again. So we've got both setups here, power of the book. Whether it works or not, who knows. So I need to see what's in here now, which I know because I've got it written here. This side is done for the minute. That's fine. Right, that'll do for tonight. That setup, that corner's where I want it, what I want on there. It's the 2 rears, and that right is fine. It's the 2 rears that I'm going to adjust, but I'll do them tomorrow. Told you it was going to be a short one out here today, but at least something got done. As you're saying, it was a good thing Dylan didn't come round. So, back at it tomorrow.
Yeah. What have you got? Thumb tissue on your foot.
What have I got there?
Shall I go to it in a minute or after your intro? Or...
Well, the intro's now, Papa. We're here.
Oh, hello.
Papa's back. Go on, right, quickly. How was your holiday, mate?
Oh, it's terrible.
Was it? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wishing you was in here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the ship was too big, you know, the sun only came out half the time. Burnt my nose a little bit.
HD, look, HD. He has got a burnt
Thank
nose.
Got tan.
Oh, look at the shine on it. But yeah.
Got proper tan.
He had a good time. He's lying to you. He had a lovely time without me. Why didn't you take me on holiday anymore? You used to pay for all the holidays back in the day.
Yeah. Now I've gone all day to get away from you.
Yeah. Get away from this. This.
No. Winter sun.
Oh, fair enough, Dad.
Keeps my vitamin D topped up.
Yeah, I could do with that. In the summer, I'm alright up on the scaffold, but in the winter, oh, we all need a bit of vitamin D.
Oh, mate, you definitely need some sun in the middle of winter.
It's alright for some. Right, we're out here. What's the day? Saturday. I've been at work today. Dad's been dossing. So,
I had a suitcase full of washing to do.
Do not say you had jet lag. No. I know the time difference, Dad. Yeah. I know the time difference.
I had no food.
Right.
The milk was off.
What is, Mum?
So, before she comes home, I've emptied my case, done all the washing, dried it, folded it, put it in my drawers, and I went to Tesco's and done shopping.
He's an independent man.
Well, I can look after myself. I bought enough food for me, she ain't got none.
2 days later, Trace! Where's my shoes? Right, we're out here. We've just been chatting away for about 10-20 minutes, just on setup really, stuff that we can't show. We're just trying to hone down. Is that the right word? Hone down.
Yeah, hone. Maybe.
Hone.
Whatever.
Just
Anyway.
trying to sort the setup out, ready for Ipswich.
Yeah.
Basically, we've gone back through the book, looked right through it together because I'd done it the other day. But then obviously Dad's then spotted a few things, and then I've jumped on it and put our heads together, and we've come up with the right setup, hopefully. And then I'm going to make a start on that back left wheel guard as well, which is crumpled in. So, other than that, there's not too much to do. We'll do a little check on it, and it might even be loaded on the trailer today. We'll see. We'll see.
That'd be good.
That'd be nice. And then we'll see what's in next.
You'll probably hear it on this microphone. I just stopped. They're playing the most played YouTube video.
Is it Baby Shark?
Yeah. Baby shark do 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 do. 14 billion.
14 billion.
So we're not far behind that. We've got
I was just
11.
gonna
We've
say
got
that.
11,000 on one of ours.
12, I think.
12.
It's only
So-
another...
13 billion 999 million 989,000. No, 88,000.
88.
988,000.
Might be 13,000 we have. So we're not...
Oh, blimey. Well, that takes us a bit closer.
Well, maybe episode number 48 of Tebbz Weekly, eh? Might top it.
Well, might do.
Right, that is the wheel guard and the rubbing iron on. I haven't done the wheel guard too wide, Dad, so you can't moan at me this time. Dad is just changing the... No, he's not. We've taken Jack's wheel off that we borrowed at Aldershot. You can have that back. Thank you very much, Jackie Chan. Dad's just putting an inner tube in one of the wheels that's got a very similar tyre on, but it had a hole in the wheel. Hole in the wheel. Hole in the tyre, so he's just putting an inner tube in that, and then we can whack that on the back left, and then that is done. Spring-wise, Dad's making noise now. Spring-wise, we have finished with the back now. So, I mean, hopefully, putting our heads together, having a look at the book, hopefully the springs are where we want them. Cross weight, are we going to bother scaling it? We are going to scale it, because we should. Because we got the cross weight written down from Ipswich, from the setup that we want to go, plus the adjustments that we made from that setup in the book. So we want to make sure we got the cross weight right. So we are going to scale it. Probably won't load it up tonight. I do want to wash it and paint it first, before it gets loaded. And I need to paint that silver wheel, because that's annoying me. Look. That's annoying me.
Paint it gold.
Funny.
Who would do that, eh?
I know someone. I know a couple of people actually. It's shocking.
Plus the top piece.
Well, the placeholder. Do you need to make another one for the other side?
We'll see how it goes.
Because we was running that thick plate, weren't we? Dad, as soon as I turn the camera on, you can't tell me to leave that one out.
Got it.
It's Tuesday. We are out here. There you go. That's it.
So I need to get that going and
Yeah.
turn that down.
Oh, that'd be the first lathe job on the chat.
Yeah, I'll have to see if it works. And
We'll have a play. You might see Dad's first time ever on the weekly using the lathe. When he first bought it, you was using it for a lot of things, weren't you?
yeah.
Especially when building the Radom.
Yeah.
That's sort of roughly
Made
the time that
everything
you got
we
it.
needed.
Yeah. All the aluminium stuff, Dad did use the lathe, which is now a bit of a shelf because of me. But yeah, he used the lathe to make a lot of stuff for the Radom, which obviously saves you having to go to someone else and getting it done. Anyway, it's Tuesday, we're out here. First day of the week for us, but it's probably going to be the third or fourth day on the video for you. I didn't feel like we got enough content last week between us both to be able to put out its own episode. So you got a podcast instead. Hope you lot are enjoying that, or hope you have enjoyed it. But moving on, Dad was out here Sunday, but he didn't film it. He did notice that the gator on the front left side was rubbing, and then he found out that the engine at the back had dropped slightly. So he's messed about with that, got that sorted, repaired the gator on the shaft. So it's just a matter of, at the minute, putting that all back together. That's going to be the first job. But it's been run like that. How long? I don't know.
Well, I don't know when it dropped.
Yeah.
It has been.
Caught the sun into
Yes.
El Papa. El Papa.
The nose scab says it all. Tells the story.
Yeah.
So what's left on this one then for Saturday?
Scale it.
Scaling.
So yeah, that's it.
So-
Scale it.
Check it goes in gear and.
You taking two cars?
Nah,
No,
Just taking this.
just this.
that hasn't been touched since the show, so that one won't be coming.
Bless it.
But she looks good.
She looks lovely, even with a flat tyre. Bless it.
Yeah.
There is a flat tyre on it in a minute. Yeah. Right. So yeah. Well, I'll just tidy all this up. Get it on his feet. Get the scales out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's this? What's this? Oh heck!
Hands off, you. Hands off.
Sorry, got excited.
Is your fingering all gone?
It's
No,
there's
it's
we've got a replacement.
Oh, right. There is one in this one.
When we built this, you wasn't about.
No,
We didn't have to worry about it.
We can't,
Sounds
we
easy,
can't
you
see
didn't
it
have
this
to-
height.
yeah. How was Old Shot?
Weird.
Weird.
Without.
Oh, because the team wasn't there.
Yeah, basically. But it was all right. We was the second at 6 Reds and Supers. We were the second highest scoring, and the two in front of me in the points charts both didn't score at all. So it was one of their meetings for the Reds and Supers. Really, it was yellows and blues.
Was there many cars?
It was 26 cars. Greasy. Horrible.
So you just without
It's
a
just
few
slower
yellow flags,
grinders.
you're just not getting anywhere here. Need to look after this.
She's been getting some use, boy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
I've been Scotch Brite and everything.
They make me laugh the old Google history. Asleep with the feet. I clocked it straight away.
I never spotted that. And
Did you?
then
No,
Mum-
I
and
clocked
then
it. He
Mum
was asleep
said,
with the counter. I did
"Yeah,
have
we've
a
got to
little
look at the
chuckle.
Google history on his thing."
How to
It's
not cut a corner was the top one, wasn't it?
Yeah. How to
Dylan
win the English
Scotch Brite.
Championship. Dylan Scotch Brite. Oh. Me and Chelsea sat there just wetting ourselves trying to think of funnier and funnier ones.
The thumbnail, now I know what that is.
Yeah.
I said, oh, look at that. She went, what the f*** are you wearing? It's not me, is it? It's just my face.
It's Photoshop.
Oh yeah.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
What you got a suit round there for?
You've been on the Bluetooth speaker too.
Where did you get that headset from,
Yeah.
Dylan?
Bless her.
That's brilliant. But yeah, you know what thumbnail is. See, we teach.
I do now know. Yeah. Yeah.
So are you doing wheelbase?
Yeah, check wheelbase and toe first. Ready? Ready? Go. Oh yes.
Back. I can't breathe.
Right, all good there. Oh, what? What? That don't sound good. Did you hear that? Oh my god. Right, that is the Radom, all done. It's not washed and it's not painted, but it's fine. It's practice night, it'll do. We need to get the Corsa in now, so we're going to get the Radom loaded, ready to go. Look at the catty. Hey! Get out of there. We're going to get the Corsa loaded now. Right, we're going to get the Radom loaded now, get it out of the way, take it out on the road, get the Corsa over from over the road, get that in here, and then start crying. Because it looks like it's in a sorry state, if I can remember correctly. Hear it? Right. Radom's just outside there, but I've noticed them lot couldn't hear it, them two couldn't hear it, but I could hear a hissing sound underneath the bonnet. Ugh. I'll get another light. Yeah. Ah, it's all go, go, go. It's all go, go, go. Carb cleaner, carb cleaner, carb cleaner. Do that?
Yeah, I think it's probably need to clean the carb.
Right.
We can do that.
We can do that while it's on there, yeah. If we leave it strapped up how it is now,
Yeah.
and then you can work with it, can't you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll clean them out.
Definitely. That idle jet's playing up, and say that doesn't sound the best. Good old Papa Tebbz carb clean. Everyone knows you in the 1300s is doing the carbs now.
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse at the same time.
That is a curse.
Right, sweet. This is out of the way now. We can get that Corsa in here, can't we?
Has the Corsa got a different?
Yeah. It's everything's ready to go. We literally was getting it ready for Kings Lynn, weren't we? And then we just parked it up. I cut all the bumpers off and parked it up.
Did you not take the battery off it?
That was off the Spitfire, I believe.
It was getting one of these in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a Spitfire. Luckily, hopefully. Yeah.
Left hand down there, if you can. You got left hand down there. No, just come forward. Is it clear? No, come forward.
Get it?
You also might take the wall out, so.
It's only my house.
comfy in there.
Yeah, it's nice actually.
You know she's not going to get worked on in a little while. She's going over the
She's
road.
going away. She's going in the, yeah, she's going in the home.
When they go in there, they don't come out as they went in either, as you can see. She went in there not too bad. She's come out even worse. Oh.
Bless it. Got some work to do. Paint the roof.
Why?
He does racing, isn't he?
No, I'm in that one, I think. I think he's in the Spitfire.
Well, I don't want to look at that one either, to be fair.
No, don't look at that one. That's got to go yellow. Imagine painting the roof yellow.
No comment. Shh, he's here.
You turn that key on for us, please.
I'll do what you like, straight pants. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's easier with a few of us.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not all in fancy units.
See, we wouldn't have any content if we only had one car.
Just be in and out, back on the trailer.
Yeah. No fun.
Cue the music, bosh, you've got 5-10 minutes there. Wallop. Is doing
And
properly.
just sell it in the
and
gym.
then just literally zip it up.
Yeah, it would be ideal.
That sounds like a me job. Oh.
He smashed that first time, didn't he?
He's not f***ing there, is he?
Go on, keep going.
Roll him. Bash.
So where's the action? If they're saying rolling, why is it not action?
Because that's
Rolling
like a
just mean-
camera reset, and then your matey on the God mic, he's...
On the what mic?
On the God mic.
God mic.
God mic, so he's God, so he's like the f***ing bloke that's got the big microphone for everyone. And... action! Like he's got a sneeze.
Why do they do that?
don't know, 'cause
Is
the
that
dick-
like a...
Because the...
I think first jobs I should do is that jockey wheel and that plug on the van. Just make life a bit easier.
Yes. Well, the new plug's there.
Yeah, I've got it. I've just got to wire it in.
Bit of TLC before we start work on the TLC.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
From this angle, it looks like a back to basic. The boots, the nameplate.
Swearing deal.
Sorry.
Because I'm going to have to bleep all them out. And I have to go through, imagine what I've got to do. I've got to go through and cut that sound that bit, put the beep in.
Right, that's fair enough, I understand that. But you know when I've got a 9-inch grinder to this in a couple of days or something, you're going to be too worried about what I'm...
No, that's fine.
Oh,
Do you know what
okay.
I mean? We can swear a bit then,
Oh,
but these bits.
okay.
Because we will have to get the 9-inch grinder out.
The plasma.
And the plasma, yeah. But I've done the crap bit of all the dinging and ping, ting, ting.
There's 2 of them!
No, there ain't. There is.
Well, that one's for Bridget. That one's...
Oh yeah, it'd be my one.
What's that? It's like a colander.
Oh, there is an all. Look, what's them ones for? Oh, look. Oh,
We
Papa.
better get that down and de-dust it, won't we? Oh, stop.
It's going on. It's going on.
Do you want to race the Spitfire then? You don't want to race the Corso? You want the Spitfire?
I don't mind, but we've got to put this right seat in it, haven't we?
Ah, yeah. But you're going the Spitfire. That's the Spitfire's in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take that back. Take that back. Don't worry about that for a minute.
Well, what are you going to race? I'll race this.
I'll have a Spitfire.
Pigeons, I think.
It might be quicker.
Be your next
Might be quicker.
We've got enough time. When is it?
31st of March, and we are currently on the 20th of February. So we've got a month and 11 days.
To get 2 cars.
A month and 11 days. Because even if God forbid it, the Radom gets totaled at Ipswich, it ain't going to be out for a long time, because we're going to then, once the Aldershot and the Northampton's done, oh no, the Aldershot, oh no. Okay. Well, no, that's fine.
They've got to be done anyway.
We'll do it, because that will then push us to hopefully get all 4 cars running at once. We haven't managed to do it yet, but it's on the cards if we can get this done. Corsa is in here now. That is getting ready for Northampton, which I will be racing. This is all subject to change. I will be racing. Hopefully, if we get it done, and then once this is done, it's then moving on to the Spitfire, ready for Dad to race at Northampton, and hopefully we'll have Dylan in attendance. He'll actually see us race.
When do I get sacked? End of March.
That's perfect. 31st of,
Perfect.
31st of March.
Sorry about your job. That was perfect. We'll get the cars done. You're all right.
You'll get another job.
Yeah.
He'll be alright, buddy.
Yeah.
If YouTube paid a bit more money, I could pay you to be in here, but at the minute we're scratching for pennies.
Okay, mate. Hey, I appreciate what you just said there. That's the nicest thing anyone said. Nicest thing anyone said to me today.
We'll actually put you on the channel as well.
Right, quick look at the front there before we shut shop for tonight. She's in a sorry state. It didn't actually look this bad when we put it in that garage across the road, but we have nicked a few bits off it. We nicked the throttle linkage off it. We nicked the gear selector off it. What did you say?
Oh, yeah. So
The coil pack bracket we've nicked off of there, so we need to buy another one of them. Right, just a quick one. If anybody does have any Vauxhall coil pack brackets, any spare laying about or any for sale, let me know because we've run dry. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Anything else that we nick off it, Dill?
That's 3 things. Oh,
Gear linkage.
Gear linkage, yeah.
So,
Oh, hose. The radiator hose.
Bottom hose went.
So,
of course, oh dear, look at that. Steering rack suspension subframe.
oh no, that's a long old
Front
list.
bumper, rear bumper, roof, transponder, paint, flashing lights, bleed, nipple.
Flashing lights. If your dad races this, you ain't got to worry about that.
I'm raising this.
Why don't you let your dad race? You just had the thing on it.
The what?
The spin on it.
He can have it if he wants. I'll race the Spitfire.
We're just thinking of a job off the list, mate.
What, changing the fin?
No, the
Not putting
flashing
lights on.
lights.
Oh, well, we haven't got to put them on, but
No.
I can race it.
not with the flashing lights you can't.
Do you know what I'm going to get?
What?
I'm going to get one of them resin sack things.
Oh, do it yourself, Jobby.
Yeah, to put in that
Mm.
Cobra seat.
Yeah.
That stopped my rib breaking.
Yeah, the last 2 times he's been out, if you didn't know, he has broke his ribs.
Yeah, confidence is key there, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't mind the rib breaking. It's just I can't go to the gym.
Oh, tough life.
Yeah, I've got a permanent broken rib. I quite like the vending machine in the gym, to be fair. It's lovely, that one.
Well, we just got to get them both done, haven't we? And try not to break them. Don't say that. You absolutely... I'm not even going to go there.
There used to be a thing when I was racing. My dad would say, he'd be on the phone to someone, we were on 08 racing, and guarantee every time he'd say, and if we don't get any damage, we'll
be able to
I'd
do this,
I'd be
that,
knocked
the other.
out, it'd be effed. Just, yeah. And I used to get the
Don't say it, Dad.
just,
Yeah. Let's not say it.
No.
It's not as bad in these as a Formula 1. I can imagine you have a bad meeting and then you've had a bad meeting. In these, you can,
Depends what bad meeting, what your class.
metalwork-wise on this would take me and you an evening, do you know what I mean? That's not bad.
Just when your
We can
kidneys
build
are.
the rear bumper on the floor.
Build the rear bumper on the floor.
Are you still putting a flat one back on it?
No. Oh, yes. Yeah, it will because of the way I've done this. We'll put a flat one back on that.
Right, I'm out of here.
Right,
Cheers for that.
All right, no
Cheers,
matter.
Phil.
See, sign it off.
signing off. Bosh. Come on. Bosh.
Right, see you next week.
See you next
nice
week,
one.
mate.
Right, see you later on.
See you later.
Cheers, mate. Right, that is Tuesday done.
Good shift.
Good shift. I will be back here tomorrow to crack on.
Really?
You just had a week holiday. Dad's trying to Skype off already. We've only had a week holiday.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. We're back tomorrow and we can crack on because there's a lot to get through. We'd just do that engine straight away.
Yeah.
That's the hardest job. It's the worst job. Get the engine done straight
I can
away.
see how to do it. We'll do it.
Yeah. That's definitely get out of the way and then it's plain sailing. It's not. It's never plain sailing. We say it is.
Yeah.
Right, signing off. See you later.
It looks like it to me.
Right. Well, I don't know if we can trust your eyes or not. Have you got your contacts in?
Yeah.
Right. It's Friday. Don't worry about what I said on Wednesday. I said on Tuesday about coming on Wednesday because it's live. Stuff gets in the way. You have bad days at work. Everybody has bad days at work. And in scaffolding, when it rains, like it has been for the whole week, you have some bad days. But we're here. It's Friday. And what we're doing every Friday, we're out here. Just before I start on Friday, these jackets, not this one, because this one is very dirty. I've been wearing this at work for the last month, I think. But these are now on the website. So go grab yourself one. For the next 3 days, Wednesday night, Thursday and Friday, these will be, well, the whole website will be 10% off. So we use the code GILET, G-I-L-E-T. If you use the code GILET, you get 10% off on everything on the website, including this new gilet. But yeah, they're very nice. Not this one. I have got a new one. As you'll see right now, I was wearing it at the MWA show, a nice new one, but this is just my work one and my garage one, because they get ruined. If you're scaffolding, everything gets ruined, and when you're coming out here, everything gets ruined. Right, now that's done. Moving on to today. Engine mounts. Engine mounts, engine mounts, engine mounts. We've probably had 3 or 4 episodes in the last 2 months where it's all about engine mounts, and today is another one. The whole engine has moved, as you can see in previous episodes, the whole engine has moved, including this bracket, which Dylan has made us a brand new one. Very snazzy. Might need adapting, might not, but it will be going on there. First job, Daddy's just started tidying up because it looks like a bit of a mess in here. Once he's done that, we're going to crack on and start cutting them off, radiator out, and have a good look at them, cut them off, realign the engine, weld them back up, hopefully, unless we find anything else.
Oh my God, a bit more. Just give it a tweak on that. Oh, yes, clear.
Yeah, only lifted that left side up.
This side?
Yeah, just
Yeah, that was the idea.
a little. Right, so that's
Probably
where.
go up a tiny bit more. But that's lifting the car now. That's fine.
Right. Right, that's where we're at the minute. All them bolts are out, all them holes, them bolts are off the engine now. This one we've bolted back on, so we've lined the engine back up with this one, because as you can see here, this is where it needs to be, this is where it was before. This chassis rail has not moved. So we've bolted that back up, which means the engine's gone back that way to where it needs to be, and we know where it is because of that pulley there. If you can see down there, that pulley, that's the gap that we've always had in there. And it looks bang on, doesn't it?
About 10, 12 mil.
Yeah.
And also the rear mount is straight at the back.
Yeah, you probably can't see it down there, but there's a rear mount down there that goes onto the gearbox. That's also straight. Now we can take the mounts off. The engine's not, the engine still might move. So we need to clamp them.
No, it'll be fine.
Okay. Right.
I think, but if not, we just...
If not, we can line it up easily enough anyway. But that's the start on it anyway. So we need to get that mount off now.
I think because that's bolted there, and
Yeah.
at the back, it's not going to move.
Okay. Right, it's fine. We'll unbolt this engine mount now.
Oh, she's moulded on there.
Right, this is what we're dealing with here, if you can see. That's all cracked, that mount. That one's come straight off. I think that's probably my welding, more than anything. But, I mean, it did take a battering. So, probably going to try...
This is bent.
That's bent and pulled that out, that bottom out. None of the welds are snapped on that one, though. But that's bent that whole thing that way. Oh.
But I think wherever we need to triangulate this somehow. Like from around here.
Second fix it all.
That's actually done its job, hasn't it?
Yeah.
If this was solid mounted, that would have just ripped that gearbox apart.
Oh, you wouldn't have an engine or gearbox left, would you?
No. No, it would have torn it apart.
100%. No, it's done the right thing. It's bent the mount more than anything instead of smashing your gearbox and your engine mount up. If you're new to 1300 stock cars with a car that's not built too well, you'll know exactly what I'm on about, where bolts are ripping out the gearbox. If you've got a back mount on at the back of the engine, trust me, that thing's going to rip off at some point.
Yeah.
We've been there and we've done that many times. And then your front holes as well in your engine, they'll end up ripping out. So the mount being the way it is, it's destroyed the mount pretty much, but it's saved the engine and gearbox.
You might have to chop.
And if it didn't move over just that little bit too much, I would have still been running with both drive shafts in. But it was probably a good thing it weren't running.
Yeah. So we would have had a little ban.
We would have had a little holiday.
Yeah, a little holiday.
We got a metal order coming next week, I believe. After I did put a message on Facebook, everyone asking, I needed some help on Facebook, shall I say, asking about people's metal suppliers. And thank you to everybody who got back to me on Facebook.
Yeah, how many? There was loads.
There was loads. That is the power of social media, isn't it?
Yeah, fair play to them.
Fair play. Thank you everyone for getting and helping us out. I'm sure there'll be a few other things that I'll be writing on there for help with. Because it did work. So hopefully we've got a metal delivery coming next week. But I'm going to probably chuck some angle iron on that. Even if we don't use it on this particular job, it's always handy to have some angle iron. 5mm, 40 by 45mm. Or is it 50? It might be 50. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm going to add that onto the order.
Well, that's got the shale off.
I don't think it's getting all the shale out of there. Look at the state of that in there. Shocking. But we have a pressure washer now. The petrol one. Or is it diesel?
Petrol.
Petrol one.
Petrol.
That we can now lift the car up at the end of the meeting. Just pull it, jack it up. Whoosh.
It's not that quiet.
Oh, I'll take these. No, them.
Yeah.
We'll have 7 water drums sat there.
Yeah.
Kurt, mate, it's 12 o'clock. We've got to go. No, Dad's not going to be happy unless we get every bit off.
You're right.
No, I know I'm right. I've only heard you moan about it 64 million times. Right, that'll do us for tonight. 8:30.
I don't moan, do I?
Nah, only when you're tired.
Oh, yeah.
The moaning comes out then.
Yeah.
If you wonder if me and Dad ever argue, because a few people have asked, we don't argue, but we get a bit bickery when one of us starts getting tired. We start to bicker a little bit, and then start disagreeing, and then we call it a night.
If we're both tired,
Yeah,
it's trouble.
and then we just call it there. Right, time to go home.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or maybe a day off. I'll see you another day. Yeah, we don't ever moan or shout. Moan? We do moan.
We moan.
We moan. We don't ever argue or shout. We've got some tube here. Whack these on, weld them from this mount to the plates on there where we want them, and then strengthen them up.
That's going to be the key, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
We could come flat off.
There's a few different things we could do, but I think get the basic on,
Yeah.
get it stitched on, and then come off of there. That's Friday done. We'll see you tomorrow. Right, Saturday morning. It's still the morning. So we got here. I got here at a reasonable time. Dad then shot off to the gym. And now he's in here. Carrying on with his engine mounts. Is that how you do it?
No, it was legs.
Everyone's looking round at him. Is that Papa Tebbz? Look.
He's too old to be in here.
Oh my God, that thing's just done me again.
Well,
Why do you not get your trousers ripped?
Because I'm a bit more careful.
Look at it now.
I'm not looking. You haven't sorted out the problem. What's it? The edge? This corner?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you left a bit of your trousers on here. I'll go all the way down then. Bit wibbly wobbly. You ain't going to see it under there, are you?
Where's it? Right. Unfortunately, this mount, the one Dylan made, does not fit on this Corsa. The bush is a different size to the one we always use. There's the hole of the other bush. That's the original one that Dad's holding for the Corsa, the one that's bent.
Yeah.
So we're going to reuse that plate there, which bolts onto the gearbox, that one there, and then make a whole new bar. They say because
that one's made for the
Adams, yeah, he's copied that for the Adams. Whereas the Corsa one is just straight. But this one, we always said we wanted to bring this bend further back.
Start back here and just go in straight.
Which gets us further away from the bottom of that radiator there. Because it just touches that at the minute. So we want to put the bend earlier anyway. What are you about to do? You're going to cut that plate off now?
I'm going to, take this plate off.
Take that plate off. Take the bush.
Take this sort of housing off for the bush.
Yeah.
So we'll reuse this. The bush is fine. Slightly smaller bush. It's the original one we used to use. But I can't seem to get this size anymore. So I just get them ones.
Yeah.
But
So we'll reuse that. Saves us having to redo them tabs back there as well. Them two tabs there. Saves us having to redo them as well. Also, while Dad's cutting it off, I've got these that need to be drilled out. The new pads we've just cut. Got drill the holes out there ready for the bolts to go in, and then that'll bolt onto the car. Papa. And then that'll bolt onto the car. Go on in. Right, after a bit of messing about, that is the engine mounts tacked in. That job is always the worst because you've got two angles on each side that you have to try and get right. So I always normally try and get them close enough, and then I just go at them with a scurfer, bit off of this, bit off of that, just to then slowly line them up into place. And then once they're in there, get them tacked in. And I made the mistake last time of, was it a Wadham? I think it was a Wadham. I took the engine out. I got as much welded on that I could. I could have done more, but I wanted to take the engine out and then weld them up properly as best I could. But when I done that last time, the mounts all started to move where obviously a lot of heat gets into the metal. It all starts to try and move about. So this time I will be welding them up every single way, all the way round. Why it's all bolted in, so there can be no movement. Let it cool down, and then if we take the engine mount off after, anything that I may have missed or anything that wants going over, I'll go over it. Learning from your mistakes. Where we've got this one going up, we're then going to come off of that, hopefully. We're going to try come off of that, bracing it back this way, so you've got almost a triangle in there. And then same with that side, whether we go on top of this or underneath it, bracing back this way. Obviously without getting in the way of that bolt hole there. We're out of wire. We're out of wire. Well, we've got another one in the van. But, which means tonight I need to get on Amazon and order 2 more. maybe do a stripper plate. Just do that and then do a stripper plate like that. Ah, yeah. Oh. That's hot. Is it? What, the bit you just welded? Yeah. Why do we always do that? Right, that is the mount all done. That's Saturday shift all done. So hopefully now, when we go to Kings Lynn next, we don't have the same problem. And the car keeps going. But nah, there's a good shift out here. Time's 4:30 now. So we've still got a little bit of a Saturday to ourselves. I'm going to shoot off in a minute. Dad's getting a bit tired. And he needs another couple of coffees.
It's my age.
Yeah, back on the cruise. Oh, won't have to worry about this. Going from the cruise to sitting here in your woolly hat and your jumper. In cold gloves.
I haven't felt that bad this time, actually.
What, coming back?
Yeah.
It couldn't have been as good then.
Nah. After 2 weeks in the Caribbean, when you come back and it's freezing cold, that's depressing. But
especially
this was only a week. I think next time, winter sun, I'll just get a week. Because it's not that bad when you come back.
Mm.
But, yeah. Still, it's alright.
It's alright, and we've got the worst job out of the way now. I have got to weld up underneath, because I don't want to take the mount off to weld it, like I said. So we'll jack the car up when we come in here next. I won't be here tomorrow. But when we're coming in next, jack the car up, I'll get nice, good welds underneath, hopefully. And then that is the mount fully complete. We would do it now, but we're done. That's it. There's still plenty of other jobs to be getting on with this car. Metalwork is the main one. Getting that next week, hopefully. And then it's a load of other stuff, which we'll just hopefully tick off as we go.
Yeah, it's a long list.
But no, she will be ready for Northampton.
What else will we be doing?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What else? Well, there's nothing else. Sit home, watching telly.
Watching Drive to Survive.
Mm. Soon we'll have Tebbz Weekly on the old Netflix.
Yeah.
One day. Right, that is Saturday. Done. Papa Tebbz might see you tomorrow.
Okay, so it's Sunday afternoon. There's 2 jobs that I wanted to get sorted before the end of the week, really. The end of this week. One was the jockey wheel on the trailer. And I've been getting the bits together for that. I want to put a plate in, which I've got this blue plate that needs cutting down a little bit and drilling out. I'm going to mount the jockey wheel to that and mount that to the trailer, just so I can raise the jockey wheel up a bit so it clears the bump when I reverse the trailer onto the drive. I just need to get it up out the way. That's what usually damages our jockey wheels, so I'm going to cut the old one off and fit the new one just to the side and up a bit. Anyway, so I haven't got the 4 bolts that I want for that. I've got the right size, but the thread doesn't go all the way to the head of the bolt. I'm going to have a look at work tomorrow. I'm sure we've got some. So if not, I'll go to a fasteners and pick some up or order some. If I've got some at work, then that'd be a job I'm going to start tomorrow. That just leaves the plug on the back of the van, that the trailer plugs into, which is the cap has come off it, so the plug just wants to fall out. So if I can get that done, then you know, it's at least I've got some of it done. I don't want a day to go by and I haven't achieved anything, so I'm going to crack on with that anyway. And it's a bit chilly out here, but working on stock cars is not all about working on stock cars. You have to keep the rest of the equipment going. And this cap is missing off here, so I need to try and fit this one. Right, that's that. So just need to give it a test. We're good to go. Dog wouldn't start barking right now, would he? Right, so that's Sunday done, which is the last day in this week's episode. If you do like these, if you can hit the like button for us, appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, just got mind the dog trip hazards.
It's already recorded.
Yeah, it's on, boy.
Oh, sick. All right, Tebbz fans.
All right, YouTubes. Can you see me in that little bit? Is it? I know.
You see me?
Mum, you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
You can see
I
me.
can see you, kid. You're a bit small, but...
It's fine. I'm all right, Ollie. Don't take the mick. You know what I mean?